Today we are making the most amazing creamy salmon Alfredo pasta with some broccoli. It is absolutely delicious. Only takes about 30 minutes and it's so good, okay? Before I begin, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, if you're going to try it. Also subscribe if you're new to my channel, and let's dive in. All right guys, to begin, we have to boil our pasta. We are using penne pasta for this recipe. I have my water already boiling because, you know, I want to save you guys some time. I am going to season the water with a little bit of salt. And also we got to have that chicken bouillon. So I'm adding about 1 tablespoon in. And now we're going to add in our pasta. Like I said, I'm using penne pasta, but of course you can use whatever pasta shape that you like. Now give it a stir so the pasta doesn't stick together, and we're going to cover it, allow it to boil for about 7 to 10 minutes. You can always follow the direction on the packaging of the pasta. All right guys, while the pasta is boiling, we're going to get started with the fish. We are using skinless salmon today. As you guys can see, I'm using about 5 fillets. I'm going to cut them into small bite-sized pieces. Now you can cook this as a whole, but I'm going to cut them into small bite-sized pieces like this, okay? Something like this. Perfect. Once you have your salmon cut like this, you're going to drizzle a little bit of oil on there. Mix it up just like this. And then we are going to season. Now for the seasoning, I'll be listed down below. We are using the Island Vibe seasoning, of course. It's a Cajun seasoning. It tastes really, really good. I have some Old Bay here. I have some onion powder, garlic powder, crushed peppers in there. I'll leave everything below, so be sure to check that out. Give that a quick mix just like this. And just mix it. And also I have a little bit of salt in here, salt and pepper. Just mix it up, just like that. And now we are ready to pan sear this salmon. All right guys, the pasta is nice and al dente. As you guys can see, I am getting ready to pour out this water because we do not want to overcook our pasta. So I'm going to drain the water. Do not pour cold water to it. That will not help the sauce cling on the pasta. So let's drain it. I have my skillet on medium-high heat. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in here, and then we're going to pan sear our salmon. So let's place them right in. This is going for about a minute per side, okay? They're very thin. Then we can remove them, set them aside, okay? Just like this. But you wanna make sure you get a nice sear on the salmon, so make sure they all touching the bottom of the pan, just like this. And we're going to allow them to cook for 1 minute per side, then flip over. Time to flip our salmon. It's looking gorgeous as usual. Look at that beautiful sear on the salmon, y'all. It's looking good, right? I know this is what you're looking for. And you need a tongue like this too, so you don't break it, because it's all about the presentation, right? Just like so. And also check my Amazon storefront. Everything that I'm using here will be listed below. Woo! Looking good. We're gonna let it go for another minute, and then we'll take them out. Time to remove our salmon. As you can see, the sear on this is insane. Looking really, really, really good. So we're going to set them aside for now. Now you can make this with chicken if you want. Y'all know that already. Shrimp, you know. There you go. Take a good look how delicious this is right here. All right, guys, we're going to be using the same skillet we were using for the salmon. We already have a lot of seasoning at the bottom of the pan. I am going in with about half an onion. We're going to cook that until translucent. Once the onion looking like this, you are going in with your garlic. We're going to cook the garlic until fragrance, something like this. I am going in with about 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. Allow that to melt. Now we're going in with about 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour to make our roux. Going to fry that for a little bit before you add your heavy whipping cream. Remove that raw flour taste always. And we're slowly going in with the heavy whipping cream, okay? Slowly so we don't form any lumps. So add that in. Ooh. Just like this. Now we're going in with about 1 cup of chicken broth. I'm using the same cup that I was using for the heavy cream. Just pour that in just like this, okay? As you can see, I'm adding the chicken broth very slowly. Now we are going in with our seasoning. I'm going to use pretty much the same seasoning that I was using earlier. Just a little bit of that. Give it a stir. Now, if you need to add more, you can add some more later. And I am going in with my broccoli now. Now, when it comes to the broccoli, it's up to you on how long you want to cook it, but I'm going to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes. I don't want them to be super overcooked, but at the same time, I want them to cook enough, you know? And also, we have some Parmesan cheese that's going in, but we're going to allow this to simmer for a little bit before we add that in. My broccoli is nice and cooked. As you guys can see, it's time for me to add in my pasta. Slowly add that in and give it a stir, of course. When I tell you this sauce tastes so good, it's giving a broccoli soup, but like 10 times better. Wait till I add that salmon in there. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so amazing. Okay? Just slowly fold that in. You see how creamy this sauce is. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. A little bit more of that. Not too much. We want the pasta to swim in that sauce. Ooh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Amazing. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slowly add in my, ooh, that's a lot of, I might have to leave some so I can garnish later. You're going to carefully fold that in so you don't break the salmon. Tell me this doesn't look delicious. Now tell me the most delicious salmon and broccoli creamy Alfredo pasta. The best, okay? Pasta, all my pasta lovers, gather here. Because this right here is something you're going to love for sure. We're going to add some fresh Parmesan cheese to our pasta just to finish it off. Oh my goodness, this looks so mouth-watering. Can y'all see this? Absolutely delicious. Just the perfect pasta dish. There you go. Now we're going to give it a stir. Perfect. That looks so good. Oh my goodness, so creamy too. There you go. There you have it, guys. The perfect pasta recipe for any occasion. Let's try this pasta out, okay? We're not doing the long talk, okay? So the best way to eat it, get a little piece of everything. I got the broccoli, the salmon, and the pasta in there. So we're going to give it a nice bite. Let's try it. This is absolutely amazing. If you love broccoli, you love salmon, creamy pasta, this is for you. And this is coming from a girl who loves pasta, okay? This is a must try, 10 out of 10. Absolutely delish. I rate this recipe a 10 out of 10, and hopefully you can make it soon for your family. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up for me. That helps me out a lot. It helps YouTube knows, hey, this girl's cooking some amazing food. More people need to know about it. So give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next recipe. Bye, guys.